Hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all of my patrons. My name's Neil and it's time for another episode of The Leftovers. We're one episode in, guys, and I'm intrigued. I think the first episode, the pilot, did a really good job of just introducing us to this new version of the world. It's our world, except for one major difference. 3 years ago, 1 in 50 people just disappeared. And Damon Lindelof and the other creators of the show have done a really good job of imagining what that would do to the remaining 98%. And it's a fascinating thought experiment. I think they've done a really good job of showing us some of those stories, at least getting the ball rolling on a bunch of those stories, but I'm really not sure what the story of the show is yet. Obviously, we have our central family, the Garveys, that have been fractured in the last 3 years. Obviously, I think we're going to learn a lot more about them in the coming episodes, maybe more about their history, but I'm just really curious to see where we go from here. You know, already we're seeing things slip. You know, during this last episode, the daughter, I forget her name, she said, "Oh, my dad would never shoot a dog." She was confident of that, even when she found the dead dog shot in the trunk of his car. And yet, at the end of the episode, there's Dad with his police-issued 9mm firing away at the local pack of wild dogs because they aren't our dogs anymore. Maybe mankind is slipping here, guys, but I'm not sure that that's the story. Maybe it is, but I'm very curious to see what happens next. Let's jump into this next episode. This is episode 2, and it's called Penguin 1, Us 0. Well, that's Wayne, isn't it?
So who the fuck is this asshole?
Wayne Henry Gilchrist Jr., also known as Holy Wayne.
Messianic?
Maybe. He lost a kid on the 14th. Claims he can hug the pain out of people.
Hug the pain.
Fucking hugs.
Guy's got a pipeline to D.C. Sells his hugs to senators, I guess.
That would make him a threat to national security. Okay? Let's get him.
Okay. Oh, they're raiding. Straight to a raid. This is like Waco. Wow, this is a full-on... Wow, this is no holds barred. We are shooting a lot of people. Wow, this is brutal. No, don't shoot, don't shoot.
Where's Wayne?
I don't know.
Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. Please.
I'll fucking kill you right now.
Please, I don't know.
Where is he?
Please,
That's our son.
I'm sorry, but she's important.
She's the one he has to protect. Okay, so this cult has nothing to do with our other cult. Yeah, we went right into the action here. Okay. Woo! Oh, this intro is fascinating. Very reminiscent, obviously, of the statue we saw in the pilot. All right.
Mr. Garvey, wake up.
Amy.
So this
Amy.
daughter's friend?
You can't be in here.
What?
I need you to come with me. He wants you to see.
What is he having another frickin' dream? This man's dreams. Well, the deer hunter. Or the dog hunter.
She's right over there. Do you see her?
Oh, is that his wife? They're not our dogs anymore. They're not our... What? Jeez. The cult is kind of like... The dogs are a metaphor for the cult. What?
Shit.
Who are these...
I told him not to do it here.
Jesus.
What is...
Sorry. Yeah. Our brother's stuff. You can't just take it down to the Goodwill. You owe me a fence. Ah, fuck.
Oh, gross.
Let's French toast.
Dad doesn't get riled up too much.
Have you and she had any further contact?
We're still married.
Does she think you're married?
You'd have to ask her.
There's no mention of anyone there other than you. And lots of dead dogs.
The guy got into his truck and left before they got there.
So no one else saw him?
I fucking saw him.
The old world is gone.
Soup's on.
Interesting seeing
White
Liv
cake,
Tyler.
Pancakes in the big house.
I thought they weren't allowed to talk. Why is this guy talking? Or are we flashing back here? I'm so confused.
Fucking laundry again?
Why does this one guy get to talk?
Good morning.
Oh, she's still allowed to talk. I don't know the rules of this cult at all. I feel like we're sometime later, like we were in like the middle of summer for the pilot. Obviously we're not anymore.
What, you want me to cut it down?
It's a big tree to chop down if you've never spent much time with an axe before, which she clearly hasn't. Doesn't look like a very sharp one either.
They're not who you think they are.
You're doing really important work.
So this guy's just basically spreading dirt about people that were taken away.
Save us a seat.
They aren't all like... I guess some people would obviously think this was the rapture or something.
Do you know who that is?
Her name's Nora something. She was at Heroes Day. Her husband and her kids all disappeared. There's a gun in her purse.
I'm so sorry.
No worries. It's totally cool, Mrs. Durst. Let me get you another one.
No, it's fine.
So she's become like... Durst is going to be a character.
What was that? Oh shit, she's gonna pop father nutballs.
Y'all need a ride to school?
Only if you let me drive your awesome Prius.
Well, she's tired, and she's made hardly a dent at all.
Can I have one?
They don't get to smoke yet.
You know, you guys are running a pretty shitty cult if you can't even join. Not a cult. Then what is it? I'm not doing this anymore. Fucking stupid! That's why, okay?
Stay in the car, okay?
So it's just there been a massacre here? Just the one guy?
Is it him? Maybe this isn't the right place. He should be here by now.
They call Wayne? We don't know where Wayne is, but this is where they're supposed to meet Wayne? Or is this... No, it's not Wayne. What is going on? Oh, it's her. She was in the wood cabin. And he was in the trunk. Why are they boarding up? Interesting.
You know the drill? I have a signed warrant applicable in the case of a missing person or person to enter these premises.
So this is like the intake house for the new recruits.
Terrific.
Hi. Hi. You here on your own free will, Miss Abbott?
Yes.
You need my help?
No.
If you ever want to talk, we have resources available to you.
Well, she's thinking about it. And Peggy knows, or whatever her name is. She's going to leave. Huh. Strong enough for what?
Oh yeah, here we go.
They didn't exactly do a great job of, like, being subtle about following her. The Subaru Outback with the family of 4 sticker on the back, though, is pretty tragic.
Mr. Patterson, I'm here to give you and your wife your departure benefit.
Departure benefit?
Jesus, I never should have told you to watch The fucking Wire.
Love The Wire. Best show ever on television.
Kevin, I'm trying to help you. You are aware that people like dogs.
I like dogs.
Then stop fucking shooting them, because that's something crazy people do.
Not our dogs. Not anymore.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yep. He can't take it out on the cult, so he's taking it out on the dogs.
Sitting on the GR's front porch, okay? I'm visiting tonight.
What does that mean?
Tommy said hi.
Does she have somebody in the GR too? What happened to his bagel? Why am I so worried? What the hell?
Do we have to answer everything to get our check?
Just what you can. I apologize in advance. The questions can be strange for some people.
Just get it over with.
Okay.
Okay. To your knowledge, did Charlie ever travel to Brazil?
No.
To your knowledge, did Charlie speak more than one language?
My son had Down syndrome.
I'm sorry. I am. These questions, they're...
So are they just looking for any sort of common thread or any why?
To your knowledge, did Charlie have more than 20 sexual partners?
Oh.
Do you have any hand cream? I'll bet she does.
She's a really bad influence on you, man.
Chipmunks. Kid music.
Oh,
She did have a
fuck
4
yeah.
and 6-year-old. Do they? There was definitely like eye contact almost there. Do they know each other almost, or? Oh. So many questions. No one else has seen the guy that shot the dog. Maybe is the chief hallucinating him? We know he's dreaming about him.
You people leave me a voicemail regarding my fiance. When I call back, nobody will tell me if she's alive or dead.
Megan's with the guilty remnant. I spoke to Megan today personally. I got a feeling that with Megan, maybe she's still on the fence. I think you could still convince her to come home.
I can't read him at all.
How would I do that?
Sorry. Because she needs you right now.
I postponed my wedding for 3 years because of what she needs. And she needs death and fucking ghosts!
Man, he's pissed.
I found the truck.
Where?
It's, in your driveway.
What? In your driveway? Is that the one? I mean, it could be, but...
No registration, no wants. I looked inside, it's a dead dog.
It's not my truck, Dennis. Someone else put it here.
Someone's gaslighting him, jeez.
Yeah, sure.
But... so weird. So, what happened at this place? What? What the hell, Wayne?
He never would have let me do that when he was alive. They didn't come to arrest me. They opened fire before they even got to the house. Christine told me what you did. You killed. For great purpose, yes, but you killed. And that's why it feels like there's poison inside you right now. And it's gonna burn till you're hollow. Let me take it from you, man.
You're gonna see the hugging at work.
Come on in.
I can't.
You're the one motherfucker I can't figure out. You're all suffering and no salvation. She's going with you.
If I lost my whole family, I'd need to shoot something. At least she's still here. She could have run away someplace and nobody would have ever known what happened to her, but She's still here.
These jelly beans are stale.
They're probably for her kids.
3 years old.
Hi. Do we have to? One night where I don't have to give you any of my stuff.
You just have to give away one thing every night to surrender.
Do you even remember what it feels like to care about anything?
I heard you know. You met my husband
What?
today.
The hot cop? And you're here?
She remembers. The trick is to give up your suitcase at this point, though.
It's my mom's. I was saving it for last. I don't want to feel this way anymore.
She's far too important to risk traveling with me right now. When it's time for what comes next, I'll call you on this. I love you.
I love you too.
So these 4 are the only survivors of that raid. Everyone else is either killed or arrested.
This girl is everything.
Road trip.
Not a good way to start. Yeah, he needs to let that out. He's seen too much death. He's killed.
Wayne told me.
Just, and that's enough, huh? Oh.
Were you gonna invite me in?
Is anyone else ever going to see this guy?
What's your pickup truck doing in my driveway?
I heard you were looking for it. Young lady, why don't you put this in the fridge for your dad?
Do not drink that.
So I found another pack. I'm pretty sure they're sleeping in a drain pipe. We could set up there and pick them off if they come out tomorrow night.
Why can't you do it yourself?
'Cause I'm lonely. We're doing the Lord's work. Believe you me.
Oh, this is so fascinating, but tough to decipher.
Take your fucking truck.
No, it's all yours. I'm done with it.
I'm done with it.
Who was that?
Nobody.
Okay, at least the girl saw him. Like he's not a figment of our imagination.
Mr. Garvey, long time no see.
Yeah.
Gonna go see Dad, I guess. That'd be my bet. Dad went crazy, didn't he? Perfect strangers.
Prodigal son returns.
I'll,
That's who she visits. So bizarre. Whoa. Are they...
Hey, did you steal my bagel this morning?
Did I what?
Never mind. Forget about it. Said you gotta eat it while I'm here.
Yeah.
Does Dad and the mayor have a thing going on?
That was my house.
Paul burned down the fence in the backyard.
That was my job.
It's hard.
You're crying in your car. Whole cash pooped on the 14th.
They all went. That's hilarious.
Oh, look it up.
How did it start for you, Dad?
If you're asking me when I started losing my shit, my shit remains intact. Your shit may be getting lost. And you are very, very sorry. You realize now that it was wrong to... Will you please shut up?
Oh. He was holding it together.
No, I'm not going to tell him.
Ghost of his
Fuck you.
his mother? What? Dad's slipping.
They said they sent or are sending somebody to help you.
Who? Help me with what?
So perplexed, guys. But curious as hell. Are we looking for the frickin' bagels? Is that what this is about? Yeah. Okay. You're not losing your fucking mind. The bagel's still there. Oh. Not to go home. She's just gonna finish cutting down the tree. Surrender. Man, her eyes. Like, so frickin' blue. Okay. Whew. It's a fascinating show, and I love that it's not holding my hand at all. I'm just kind of in appreciation right now, but I don't want to equate this show too much with Lost, because I don't want to get into figuring out the mystery of it all necessarily, and I want to focus more just on the characters, because I think we've got some really ripe ground for some fascinating character study in a show like this. I mean, the world that Lindelof and his team have created here is one that's just ripe for exploring, and we've already, just in 2 episodes, learned so much about a bunch of characters, and I'm really curious to learn more about them. But I love that we're not being spoon-fed. Things aren't being spelled out for us. We're getting hints and glimpses and pieces here and there, but it's our job to kind of assemble it into a coherent whole, and we just don't have enough pieces yet. So I'm enjoying the ride at this point, but I still don't know where we're going. You know, obviously there's a secondary storyline that seems to have been launched with the raid on Wayne's ranch, and only Tommy getting out with I don't know the girl's name. It hasn't stuck with me yet, but he's in charge of escorting this girl and keeping her safe and staying on the run, and their car won't even start. So that's an interesting B storyline, and you know, he's in Nevada, the rest of the family's in New York, presumably upstate somewhere, and maybe those storylines are going to cross, but we're not even get a phone call between the two of them at this point, because Tommy doesn't have his phone anymore. He's just got an old school hand mic almost. Anyway, yeah, it's just a very fascinating world. I want to learn more about it. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. I just want to know more. I want to watch more. If I weren't doing the reactions, I could see myself binging an entire season of this in a day or two, just because it's really compelling. It's beautifully written. The characters are intelligently written, which isn't, don't get that confused with the characters being intelligent, although many of them are. They're being intelligently written in that we aren't learning about them by what they say about each other, but we're learning about them by what they say and do, if that makes sense. By watching how they act, we learn about them. There's no exposition. It's all just observation, which I find really compelling and not common enough on television. And any show that references the Wire on top of that, I'm all for. If you guys haven't seen The Wire, watch The Wire. I wish I could react to The Wire for this channel, but I've watched it at least once a year, every year since it came out. I love that show. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to more. I hope you guys are looking forward to more with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to hear your comments below about this episode in particular and the series in general. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.